Hey all, 6 Gear Motorcycles here, Grizz here, and don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but I thought I'd do it anyway. I just wanted to get out and go for a ride and put in a quick vlog, just to say and pay my respects to a good friend of mine who passed away. Only just heard he passed away at the beginning of the week. I've been out of touch for a while, and he sadly had lost his battle with cancer. He was an amazing guy. His name's Mickey, or some know him, Masterblader, off of the Fireblade Riders forum. Mickey was an amazing guy. Used to help so many people and do so much for people. Was so generous. And when I was building the Punisher, the last Street Fighter I built some years ago, I had a problem with the engine. The engine kind of went pop. Literally just as I had finished the project, the engine had blown, and I had about a week before I was due to put it on show at a motorcycle show on the Street Fighters stand, Street Fighters mag stand. Anyway, yeah, the bike broke, and I was kind of strapped for cash at the time, and he just contacted me, didn't even blink an eyelid, and said, Grizz, we're going to come out to you, we're going to take your bike out the engine, going to take your engine out of the bike, and going to take it back to London. I lived all the way down in Devon at this point, and yeah, him and a couple of other guys came all the way from London and picked up took the engine out of the bike and took it back home, and he completely stripped down the engine, fixed it, rebuilt it, put a new head on it. Actually, yeah, it was a new head he put on there, because the camshaft was buggered, or camshaft should I say. Yeah, he rebuilt it, did the whole lot, fixed it for me, and I hired a van, loaded my bike in the back of a van, drove over to London and stayed with him for the night whilst we rebuilt the bike. And he put me up for the night in his spare room, did me breakfast and evening meal, absolute bloody star, and fixed my bike, and didn't want anything. All I could do, wouldn't even actually take anything from me either. All I could do was give him a bunch of spare parts I had for Fireblades, to give it back to the cause as such. And that is what he had. He had a cause, and he was one of the most devoted, passionate kind of guys I've ever known and generous guys I've ever known when it comes to motorcycling. And he helped me and many others, I know that for a fact. He helped a bunch of people, a hell of a lot of people. And I've just heard this morning that he passed, yeah, at the beginning of the week, so I'm really sad to hear that, and I want to pay my respects to such an amazing guy. If you go onto the Fireblade Riders forum, you'll see him probably post on every thread. He was just an amazing bloke, so knowledgeable. I used to talk to him on the phone for hours and hours and hours, and I couldn't get a word in edgewise, and that is saying something, because I can talk. But he could talk, and when I used to try phone him, his phone was always engaged, because there was someone else on the phone asking for advice, or he was giving people help. He used to have a garage, and he had full of blooming bike parts, all Honda Fireblade stuff, and you could go around there if you had a problem and he would fix your bike, or he would come to you and he would fix your bike, just like how he did for me. And I just feel so sad that he's passed away, and wanted to come out. Been thinking about it all day since I heard this morning, and I've booked a day off for his funeral. I'm in Somerset and it's in London, quite a way away, and yeah, I've taken a day off, and I'm going to go pay my respects, and they're going to have a mass ride out so I should probably film that as well, put that up on the channel. But part of me feels a bit, I don't know, funny about it, because it's not something I want to I don't know, I don't know how to put it into words. I just want to show my respect towards Mickey, Masterblader. He was a true master. He was a wonderful guy, very generous. Very, very few people out there nowadays that are like him. And yeah, I immediately recognised it. So grateful to have spent time with him, and for him to have helped me when I needed help. And I know there's a lot of other people out there like that. So I had to get out and I had to go for a ride. I had to clear my head. I should actually be at home editing vlogs, because I've got so much to go up on the channel at the moment. But this is more important. Mickey would have loved this. He was a passionate biker, had a 1000cc Honda Fireblade, which he used to take apart regularly and strip down and fine-tune to the nth degree, and that is no exaggeration. He really did. He used to take the whole bike apart and, you know, file down the conrods and make sure they were the right weight, the same weight, you know, within a, you know, 100th of a gram. He was obsessive, but he was amazing as well. Bloody amazing bloke, and I'm so sad that he's gone. So my respects to you, Mickey. Shall miss you, mate. Shall miss you. Okay. I never know if it's a good idea to come out, you know, when you feel so emotional about something. It's not, I don't know if it's the best thing, but it's kind of making me feel a bit better. I've been sad about it all day, and yeah, I just had to get out and go ride and have a respectful ride from Mickey. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave it there. Please stay tuned on the channel. There is a lot about to come your way, okay? So ride safe, everyone, and thanks for watching. Thank you. Better way to pay my final respects to Mickey, and not my final respects, but to pay my respects to Mickey by following a 2010 Honda Fireblade. Mick, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you for everything.